I went to Malaysia last year and obviously I love the place. I'd be grateful if the opportunity came, but whatever happens would happen really. My cousin actually said that one day he wants me to play for them.
Hong, great to meet you, man. Is that what people call you? Just
yeah,
Hong?
Yeah, Hong's what I use.
You must have a nickname of the players. They must call you, I don't know, Hongy or...
Yeah, Hongy sometimes, but normally just Hong, because obviously it's just easy to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw online, Nathaniel?
Yeah,
is that also...
That's my English name, but I don't tend to use that, I just use Hong.
Okay,
it's just a lot easier.
So we'll forget the name Hong, basically. Our cameraman's lost his shoe.
Nathaniel, just use Hong.
Just Hong,
yeah,
okay.
just Hong.
Perfect. I just want to know, I mean, you're here in Wolverhampton, obviously, but you're born in the UK, am I correct?
Yeah, I was born in Croydon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down in London, obviously?
Yeah, down in London, yeah.
What were your parents doing here? Or?
So my father moved from China to England when he was quite young.
Okay.
And my mother moved from Malaysia. She was born in Malaysia.
Yeah.
And she moved to England when she was in her 20s. Really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was she was studying or?
Yeah, she was studying and working part-time and then come over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which part of Malaysia is she from?
She's from Tangkat, Johor.
Oh, Johor?
Yeah, Tangkat.
Okay. So have you, well, you must have gone
I've been.
visit.
I've been. I went to Malaysia last year and obviously I love the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
What about the food? I mean, I know that you probably have a strict diet, I'm sure, but there must be times where you can...
In the off-season, when I went last year, it was really good. Just love going out and about into, especially like the jonker.
Oh, jonkers, yeah.
I love them, they're the best thing.
Do you have a favourite dish in Malaysian food?
It's not really Malaysian food, but in those senses, obviously I've got Chinese background as well, so we have the rice and the roast duck.
Okay, I have to be honest, I mean, I've tried a lot of Asian food, and the way the Malaysians make it is different from, say, China or Singapore.
It's totally different, but I still love it.
You still love it? Good.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy, because obviously Malaysians, we love our food.
Yeah, it's so good.
Does your mum cook anything?
Yeah, both my mum and dad both cook and good cooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's their specialty when they cook?
Just cook everything.
Just everything?
Yeah, everything. They're really good, yeah. They're both chefs, so they're both really good.
What about sport? I mean, has football always been your thing more than anything else? I mean, are you good at anything?
No, for me, I've been football for everything, really.
Yeah.
Since I was young, I started football when I was 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah, really young, and I've just been playing football ever since then. I was fortunate enough to be in academies when I was really young as well, from the age of 6. And then, yeah, luckily I'm in the environment I'm in now.
I know, it's quite amazing,
yeah,
really.
Yeah, it's great. If you look around the facilities, unbelievable.
What's your position right now? I've read you're number 4.
I'm more of a...
Is that where you're happy you see your long-term future?
Yeah. I like to get on the ball and play it, really. So I like to control the game and play to my teammates and control the game. So that's more of my position, but obviously, if need be, I can play in other positions, but that's where I see myself. That's my best.
Because I saw you during the warm-up, I don't know if you noticed this, but we were filming, and I could see you're quite vocal. You were captain at your previous club as well. In your age group, weren't you?
Yeah. My old club, Yeovil, I was captain. It was a good 2 years there. But I like to get everyone involved and keep the morale high.
You didn't lose possession as well. I was keeping an eye. You do like the cheeky back flick around the corner.
Yeah, in boxes it's a good skill to have. So
it's what's it called, the rondo training.
Yeah, the boxes. Yeah.
So okay, I was really enjoying watching that and seeing how you stack up against everybody else. So has it always been your position, or when you were younger, were you a striker? Or?
So from when I was really young, I used to be one of those players who just ran through everyone and scored all the time. That's how I got noticed, but when you get older, it's not really that easy to just do that. So from perhaps 7 or 8, I started moving to midfield, and I've always played midfield since.
Oh, okay. We're going down here?
Yeah, can go through.
Okay. So, you're not a defender, but I've heard a few defenders talk to me in jest, and they say, as you get older, you realise you're not as good, so you go further back the pitch, and that's why goalkeepers are goalkeepers. Obviously, it's not the truth.
No,
it's
not
a very
specialist
position. Who were your idols growing up?
An idol for me was Javi.
Oh.
I used to love how he just played so simple, even being so little.
Yeah.
but he could just control the tempo of the game, just using his brain. That's one thing that I strive for.
So what's a training schedule like for you? What's it like for a young player like yourself?
So I'd say we train pretty much every day. Obviously in at early time training, and then afterwards we've got gym.
Yeah.
And then obviously tactical meetings and all that. Like, unfortunately I have to make you wait for, but
it's
yeah.
Malaysian timing, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So that's every day. I mean, what are your off days?
So normally we'd get a day off after a game.
Okay.
So that's like the day of rest, and then back out again 6 days, 7 days. Just depends on the schedule when we have a game. And
are you competitive in nature, just naturally for yourself? I mean, in everything you do. If I was to sit down and play Monopoly with you,
oh yeah,
would you get really fired up and angry?
100%. I do not like to lose. 100%. Yeah, I don't like to lose.
I think that's one of the traits of a top footballer, though.
Yeah. I say it's a good thing not to want to lose, because when you're playing, you don't want to get beat by your opponent. So it's an important trait to have, I believe.
Do you get a bit fired up on the pitch where a bit of red mist comes about, you know what I mean? And sometimes, are you able to keep it in check?
Yeah, me personally, I don't really show that. I say that I'm quite calm, and the way I play is just play it, get it, play it. So yeah, that's not really me.
Okay, because if you were really Malaysian, you would start swearing in another language at the play and they wouldn't have any idea what you were saying. Because that's what I do when I'm in my car and I'm annoyed at somebody. Is it that part of you or anything?
I have been like that before, but you have to get me really angry to get to that stage.
Okay, all right. What about following Malaysian football? Do you take a look at the national team, or do you have a team in Malaysia? Johor maybe, JDT?
Yeah, I've heard of JDT. My cousin actually said that one day he wants me to play for them. One day.
Yeah.
He's over there now, and yeah, I do know a couple of teams over there. JDT is probably the team that I know the most because of my cousin. But yeah.
JDT is the team
yeah,
as well.
That's what I mean.
They are the top tier team in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So what about the national team?
No, I haven't followed too much of the national team, but for me, I don't really follow national football whatsoever. No.
Would you ever be interested in representing Malaysia? Because you're eligible, obviously, for...
Yeah.
Are you 3 countries, technically?
Yeah, it'd be England, China, or Malaysia. I'd be open to anything, really. I'd be grateful if the opportunity came, but whatever happens would happen, really.
Would it be a conflict because it's so far away? I mean, if your mates here playing for England, it's a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, it depends, really. It depends what the schedule is, but I'd be happy to represent whoever really.
In a number 4 position.
Yeah.
What about playing the game across Europe? Have you experienced football in other countries?
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to have an experience of being in academy football from a young age. So I've been to numerous countries. I've been to Italy, been to Spain, been to Belgium, been to France, been to Germany. I've been to the Cayman Islands to play against.
Cayman Islands?
Yeah, I've been all over to play against foreign competitions. So, yeah.
Do you feel, I mean, all due respect, you're not the biggest guy in the world. Do you feel that's a hindrance, or do you think that's an advantage for you?
I feel like it's an advantage because it makes you rely on other things to make you better than they are. For example, for me, I like to use my head. I like to think quicker. It makes you think quicker, move quicker, play quicker. So I'd say it's an advantage because you've got to make your skills that aren't as good as theirs better.
When it comes to the first team, I mean, who's been really good with you? Who do you think has helped you, guide you, advised you?
So when I was in and around the first team in China, a lot of the players were really helpful. I was lucky enough to go out with a lot of the other younger lads, so we were all close together, but Connor Cody's really good with us.
Connor Cody?
He's really good with us. He makes you want to feel involved, and as a club captain, that's where you really want to be.
Yeah. In terms of feeling involved, are you talking about training drills? Are you talking about activities where you're bonding off the pitch?
Everything. You just make sure that you're okay. On the pitch, he gives you advice, movement, all of that. He's really good.
It looks like everyone wants to be left alone. Is he a good guy? Do you like hanging out with him? There's a nod there. Everyone else has been quiet.
Yeah, everyone's been quiet.
You're going red again. You're going very, very red.
Do you ever get a chance to chat with the manager? Do you ever have a chance to sit down with him and discuss progress as you come and watch?
Well, it's
quite busy.
Yeah, it's quite busy because obviously he's working on his side, but we do quite a lot of work with our own team.
Yeah.
And that gets feedback, gets fed back to the first team staff.
So who's in charge of you here?
So at the moment we've got Mark Kennedy, former player at Wolves and Man City, really good guy. He's a really good coach.
Interesting. This is one of the dressing rooms, obviously.
Yeah, it's for the younger
ones.
We get changed to the other side.
And then I like whatever they put up on the walls as well.
Yeah, we've got some really good morals and ethos at the club.
Do you still go to school or anything, or is it full-time football now?
No, full-time football now. I finished school quite a while ago.
All done?
Yeah.
If you weren't doing this, what do you reckon you'd be doing?
Yeah, I'd probably be in university. It's good to have a backup as well.
Any subject of interest for you?
For me, it'd be staying in sport. For me, I don't think I can do anything else other than being in a football sport environment.
If you could play any other sports, is there anything else that interests you? I know you're very football driven on this.
Yeah. I enjoy basketball quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, follow basketball quite a bit.
Badminton? See, you come from
I know
two
badminton.
nations
I know.
which are very good at badminton.
Yeah. No, I know badminton is a really popular sport in Malaysia, but for me, I don't really have hand-eye coordination.
Really?
No.
That's why you're not a keeper.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you're not.
All feet with me.
It's all waist down, effectively. Yeah. Interesting. When's the next time you're coming back to Malaysia?
I'd like to ideally go back in next off-season.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to go back with my mum, so she can see her parents as well.
If there's time.
Yeah.
For you, that is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you have siblings or anything? Or?
No, I'm an only child, but I've got a big family still out there in Malaysia.
Have they been tracking your progress? I mean.
Yeah. They were really pleased with me when I was. When they heard the news that I got signed by Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really supportive of me.
That's cool. Because you were captain at Yeovil, did you lead by example, or are you a vocal individual, or is it because of your position on the pitch?
No, I'd say when I was at Yeovil, I was the leader of the team. I was one of the players who led by example on the pitch, and that's what led to me being the captain.
Are you vocal?
Yeah, I talk quite a bit when I'm on the pitch. People say I talk quite a lot off the pitch as well, but...
See, that's why I said you could be good at the banter, but maybe you're just the butt of the jokes.
No.
That's what I'm getting because you keep reacting this way here.
No, if you ask the teammates, I do like getting involved with the banter and that, but...
If I say jumpa lagi, do you know what that means?
No, I don't speak Malaysian.
See you again.
See you again.
Yeah, so see you soon, see you again.
Yeah.
You say that sort of greeting in a way.
Yeah.
Thank you so much once
Thank you
again.
very much. Thank you, take care.
All the best.
All the best.